Okay, so now we are going to discuss the reproduction in fungi. The fungus or the member of kingdom fungi shows both kind of reproduction, that is asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, that means the reproduction that involve only a single parent, as you know previously. So they can do asexual reproduction by the fragmentation, that means the hypha will fragment it into two hypha and each hypha will develop into a separate fungi. The fission, the same mechanism. The budding is shown in yeast. A small outgrowth will appear on the cell and then the outgrowth will be detached from the parental cell and results in the production of new yeast cell. So that kind of asexual reproduction is seen in fungi. They can also form asexual spores, that means the spores that are produced without meiosis. The kind of asexual spores produced in fungi is conidia, as in the case of penicillium, sporangiospores and zoospores. Zoo word is coming for the animals, and here the zoo word is representing the motileness of the spore. That means these are the spores that can move with the help of flagellas. Okay, so now we will discuss the sexual reproduction in fungi. The sexual reproduction, that means the reproduction in which the two parents participate into the genetic material of the offspring. So sexual reproduction occurs in fungi with the help of spores, that is called oospores, basidiospores and ascospores, and these different kind of spores are produced in different kind of fruiting bodies. For example, ascospores are produced in ascus of Ascomycetes, basidiospores are produced in basidium of the Basidiomycetes. So sexual reproduction in fungi take place with the help of sexual spores, and the sexual spores are produced in different fruiting bodies. The sexual reproduction in fungi include three basic steps. The first step is known as the cytogamy. The two haploid gamete comes together and their cytoplasm become fused. And here you can see the cytoplasm is fused but nucleus are not fused. That step is known as cytogamy. After cytogamy, the nuclei of the gamete will also fused and results in the production of a diploid nucleus. Because the gametes are haploid, so when their nucleus fuse, that results in the formation of diploid nucleus, and this fusion of nuclei is known as karyogamy and results in the formation of zygote. And now this zygote will undergo the meiosis. The meiosis first results in the production of two haploid cells, and the meiosis second results in the production of four haploid cells. And this is how the haploid spores are produced, and these spores will result in the formation of new mycelium wherever they are settled. In the case of Phycomycetes, when the gametes got fused and their nuclei also get fused, we get a diploid stage, and this diploid stage immediately undergo the meiotic cell division and results in the formation of spores. But on the other hand, in the case of higher fungi like Basidiomycetes and Ascomycetes, some variation is seen. In the case of Basidiomycetes and Ascomycetes, when the gamete got fused, cytogamy take place, cytoplasm of the both gamete fused, but nuclei will not fuse for some time. And this stage, when the nuclei are separated and the cytoplasm is fused, that means the cell is having the two nucleus. This condition is called dikaryon, that will further proceed to develop, and you can see in this structure each and every cell is having the two nuclei. Di means two and karyons means nuclei. This phase of the life cycle of a fungi is known as dikaryophase, and during this phase the each and every cell is having the two nuclei. Later in the development, the nuclei will again fused, that results in the formation of diploid cells. These diploid cells will result in the production of fruiting bodies. If the fungus is Basidiomycetes, then the fruiting body will be Basidium. If the fungus is Ascomycetes, then the fruiting body will be Ascus. And now the cells of fruiting body will undergo the meiosis, the reductional division, and then results in the production of haploid spores. So this is all about the general introduction about the kingdom fungi. We will discuss the classes in further lessons.